Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I just want to say that when I filmed this video, I did record audio with the intro, but the audio was so bad, it hurt my ears to listen to it. So I decided to record over the audio. So that's why you guys aren't going to be able to hear the tape and all of that. But anyway, so I'm going to be filming a challenge video today, and I'm going to be filming the no thumbs challenge video. And I saw Bailey J did this. I think she might have invented it. And it just seemed like a really fun challenge video to do, and just something fun. I feel like I haven't done a challenge video in a really long time, so I just thought that would be a really fun thing to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and start by taping up my thumbs, which was surprisingly hard, and sadly you don't get my initial reaction here, but let's just say the tape was not behaving, so I had to switch to my second tape. And by the end of it, I realized I had forgotten to light my candle. I also forgot to get myself a drink, so I attempted to open a soda bottle with no thumbs about midway through this painting, which involved using my teeth. But yeah, so I'm just getting the tape all on my hands and trying to tape down my thumbs as best as possible so they didn't move during the challenge, which was quite difficult. And actually this tape ripped my hands up a little bit. When I took all the tape off, my hands were quite raw, which was quite painful actually. So that part wasn't fun. But yeah, so got my hands all taped up and ready to start the challenge. Okay, so as I was trying to come up with what to draw, I thought about drawing BB-8 from Star Wars, and I was actually originally going to draw BB-8, but I just recently saw Finding Dory for the first time, and Baby Dory was so cute, so I decided to draw Baby Dory because I thought it would, I just decided that would be fun because she's really cute. This was actually a little bit hard because there weren't very many references of Baby Dory from the side or three-quarter view. Most of the pictures of her were straight on, and I didn't want to draw her straight on. So that did become a little bit of a problem. But, you know, I feel like I did an okay job at drawing Baby Dory. I'm not really a big animal person. I don't really draw a lot of animals, but you know. So no thumbs. This was difficult. I did come up with a couple coping strategies. You can see me using one right now. When I was doing the line art, I actually used my other hand to help stabilize the pen, because I think your thumb really works to help stabilize the pen and give you more control. So I used my second hand to help stabilize the pen as I was trying to do the lines. The sketching was tough. I think the inking was definitely the hardest part of it. I decided to go in with watercolor because I'm most experienced with watercolor, so I felt like since I already had lost my thumbs that it would be good to use something that I'm a little bit more experienced in. I also felt like because watercolor is kind of a free-flowing medium, I could be a little messier with it and it would work out okay. Which I think did work. The drawing itself is kind of but I think the watercolor came out okay. It was still tough. It's still not the most refined. One of the biggest issues I came across was because I drew it directly onto the watercolor paper without drawing it through a light box, and because I had to draw and sketch like so much, like I kind of had to go over the lines multiple times because obviously I didn't have thumbs, so I was trying to get the right shapes, was that when it really damaged the fibers of the paper. So I did have some issues with bleeding. A lot of times if your paper fibers get damaged, your watercolor will bleed and you won't be able to get neat lines. So I did have some issues with that, but at the end I went through and added some Prismacolor pencils to try to clean it up a little bit. So I decided to draw, like I said, Baby Dory, and she's swimming in the ocean, and she is got these little bubbles that curl around her, and they say, "Just keep swimming." So another thing that I didn't really account for with the whole no thumbs thing was I decided to add some white gouache a little bit later, and I had to get down my gouache tin and try to open the lid for that, and then also try to open the lid of the gouache tube, which was quite hard. I ended up having to use my teeth. So the no thumbs thing doesn't just affect your ability to draw, it also affects your ability to actually get into your art supplies. But I made it through with some determination. What else? I'm going in right now with some Prismacolor colored pencils. By this point, I was getting pretty used to the whole no thumbs thing, so I felt like it was easier to control than it would have been if I had started out with them. I did have a hard time getting nice, slim, or like refined lines. There were a couple lines that did go in places I didn't want them to, but I think I was able to clean up most of that with the colored pencils. I also go over the lines with the inking pen just to kind of clean up any areas where the Prismacolor pencil went over the side of the lines. Oh, also, when I was trying to open this tube, I got paint all over my pants. So that was fun. So yeah, I'm just adding some white highlights and then some white speckles for some extra bubbly detail in the background. And that's pretty much it. I do a little bit more going over the images, letters, so that they stand out a little bit more. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, especially considering I didn't have any thumbs. I thought it was going to be a lot more of a train wreck than it was, but I actually think it came out pretty cute. So yeah, this was a really fun challenge for me to do. I really enjoyed doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this no thumbs challenge video. Let me know what you thought of it down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a great rest of your day. Bye guys. YouTube has changed its algorithm. And let me just preface this by saying I don't understand anything about YouTube or algorithms or any of that stuff. Like, I don't understand how it works. I just upload videos and hope that people watch them. But I do know that I believe